You can't tell how someone feels just by looking at them or what they share online. To the outside world, our lives may look perfect, even if in reality they aren't.
Student mental health in higher education has been an increasing concern. The Covid-19 pandemic situation has brought this vulnerable population into renewed focus. Mental health issues are the leading impediment to academic success. Mental illness can affect student motivation, concentration, and social interaction, crucial factor for students to succeed in higher education. So, what is mental health? Mental health includes our emotional, psychological, and social well-being. If in effect, how we think, feel, and act. It also helps determine how we handle stress, relate to others, and make choices. Mental health is important at every stage of life. Over the course of your life, if you experience mental health problem, your thinking, mood, and behavior could be affected. Many factors contribute to mental health problem, including biological factors such as genes or brain chemistry, life experience such as trauma or abuse, family history of mental health problem. Mental health problems are common, but help is available. People with mental health problems can get better and many recover completely.
Since COVID-19 appeared, student mental health got worse day by day. This is for example of mental health problem. 1. Depression. Depression means a mood disorder that causes a persistent feeling of sadness and loss of interest. This is happening because students feel hopeless and powerless after seeing the news and what happened around them. Students also experiencing some depressive thought, which it were loneliness. It might come from the lack of in-person classroom relationships or stay away from family. Meanwhile, during online class, students might experience trouble focusing and lack of motivation. This is because some students feel online work seem pointless because they don't understand anything while doing it. 2. Anxiety. Anxiety means an emotion characterized by feelings of tension, worry thoughts, and physical change like increased blood pressure. Students feel worried and overthinking about their surroundings due to the coronavirus. Like their parents might lose their job since economy got affected. Soon or later, students would facing a hard time to find a way for paying their school or university fees. Moreover, during online class, the cost of using data also counted in which you need to top up every month. This is the stage where your anxiety starts to control you. In that case, they might be falling behind academically. Imagine yourself in this situation was such a nightmare, isn't it? In fact, students will probably having a bad thought about their future after this. It's not just end like that. Care to their friend because not see them around was such a good friendship. But what if we could not be there for them? This is what I mean by overthinking and had a worry thoughts in everything. Due to the situation right now, as you can see, students just can't stop themselves from being negative over their own mind. You might think anxiety and depression were same, but it's actually different feeling. Yet at the end, what they most scare is students having a thought of suicide which they will harm themselves and choose to end their life.
The next point is stress. There have two factors lead to stress. First, environment. During online class, students may have distraction from family, such as their siblings noisy or having family issues like arguing or parents divorce. Students who have many siblings may live in online class because they must do house chores because their parents busy. Besides, some students have lack of facilities such as a laptop, access network, and a space for study is difficult them to study. The second factor is difficulty in internet access. During online class, most of students having problems to deal with internet access, especially students live in rural places. This problem will lead to some extent disrupt the learning process, such as cannot understand well the live lectures, our presentation does not go well, and maybe some students having difficulty to submit their assessment and so on. The last point is difficult sleep. Students who are now in different states must have to remind their class by their own because every state have different holiday weekend. For example, weekend holiday for Pahang is Saturday and Sunday, but for Terengganu is Friday and Saturday. This shows students who are unfamiliar for this holiday must be alert with their class. Students scared that they will miss their class, they will stay up overnight. Students might be prepared if lecturer wants to do a class during public holiday. This may be last minute announced at group class, cause maybe they have several students miss this class because they were sleeping. In conclusion, this kind of difficulty experienced by some students will lead into some disease like above. If they cannot manage their health well, it will become worse and may affect on their result if they can't take care of it.
Got 60 seconds? Take a mental health minute to learn about depression disorders. They cause symptoms that affect how you feel, how you think, and how you handle daily life. Depression should be treated by health professionals. Don't try to handle it alone or treat it with alcohol or illegal drugs. Treatments include psychotherapy or talk therapy, medication, and sometimes brain stimulation therapy. These treatments may also be used in combination with one another. If you think you might have depression, talk to a trusted friend, family member, or healthcare provider. The earlier treatment begins, the more effective it is.
How to boost mental health? So, here are some ways to boost mental health. Staying active. The mind and the body are intrinsically linked. When you improve your physical health, you will automatically experience greater mental and emotional well-being. Physical activity also releases endorphins, powerful chemicals that lift your mood and provide added energy. You can do many activities like running, swimming, cycling, and others. If you don't like to exercise, you can do activities such as dance to your favorite music, play activity-based video games with your family members or your friends, and take a walk through a park. Even during MCO, you also can exercise. For example, you can do exercise in the house like yoga, dance and exercise using gym equipment if you have them in your home. You don't have to be a fitness fanatic to reap the benefit of being more active. Brain healthy diet. An unhealthy diet can take a toll on your brain and mood, weaken your immune system, sap your energy and disrupt your sleep. Conversely, switching to a wholesome diet, low in sugar and rich in healthy fats, can give you more energy, improve your sleep and mood, and help you to look and feel your best. Foods that adversely affect mood are such as caffeine, fried food, sugary snacks, and alcohol. Food that boost mood are such as fatty fish rich in omega-3, salmon, mackerel, tuna, beans, fresh fruit, and leafy greens, spinach. Quality sleep. Every human being needs adequate rest. Humans need to sleep within 6 to 9 hours to get enough sleep. Insufficient sleep can take a toll on your mood, energy, mental sharpness, and ability to handle stress. Adequate sleep stimulates good emotions, increases energy, mental acuity, and improves stress control.
Social connection. Humans are social creatures, and it's important to have strong, healthy relationship with others. The sense of social connection is one of our fundamental human needs, and it impacts our mental health, physical health, and mental. People who feel more connected to others have lower rates of anxiety and depression. In this era of pandemic COVID-19, there are some ideas that can help you remain connected to others, such as playing to meet outside at a safe distance for daily or regular check-in. The last point is managing stress. Stress is a feeling of being under abnormal pressure, such as an increased workload, a transitional period, and argument with your family and others. In fact, how you respond to stress during the COVID-19 pandemic can depend on your background, your social support from family or friends, your health and emotional background, the community you live in, and many other factors.
As a conclusion, the situation of pandemic COVID-19 was left a various impact to the student life afterward. The mental health problems can be seen when students was started an online distance learning that create a new environment to adapt. The student must be prepared physical and mental properly throughout a new norm of education system. Besides, the initiative from government and education institute can help a student to face this challenge effectively and perhaps reduce the issue of mental health among them. Also, always remember to stay active physically so our mental will stay healthy to give a better effort in any work or discussion. Like a community talk, young people's mental health affect the whole community. Without good mental health, you cannot function, you cannot contribute to society. It affects all of us. This is when we need to be investing more in mental health service, not less.